Good evening. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Second GDA International Downstream Conference and Exhibition to be held in February. Mosque reimagining Islamic architecture to be constructed in Hamala. Saudi Riyal 5,000 fine if transporting passengers illegally. Saudi employers are responsible for fees of changing profession of non-Saudi worker. India's Prime Minister to name 21 unnamed islands in Andaman and Nicobar on Monday. Today's news in detail. Second GDA International Downstream Conference and Exhibition to be held in February. Under the patronage of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Conference and Prime Minister, the Second Gulf Downstream Association International Downstream Conference and Exhibition will be held on February 13th to 15th at Exhibition World, Bahrain. The event is being organized by the GDA and the M3 Company in cooperation and coordination with the Ministry of Oil and Environment and with the support of various Bahraini Gulf and international companies. Minister of Oil and Environment and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Dana, expressed his thanks for His Royal Highness's unwavering support to the Kingdom's oil and gas sector as part of the Kingdom's comprehensive development. Dr. bin Dana said that His Royal Highness's generous patronage of the conference emphasizes its importance as one of the global forums in the Middle East, in the oil, gas and petrochemical sector. Mosque reimagining Islamic architecture to be constructed in Hamala. A futuristic mosque reimagining Islamic architecture has been approved by local authorities and may now be constructed in Bahrain. The plan, estimated to cost around $700,000, rethinks the mosque not as a strict series of modulated spaces and architectural elements, but as a constellation of parts which is in totality constitute a mosque, according to the project architect Ali Karimi. Bahrain Polytechnic held graduation ceremony. Bahrain Polytechnic held a graduation ceremony at the college's academic campus for its 8th batch of students of the academic year 2021-2022. Minister of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael bin Nasser Al Mubarak, Board of Trustees Chairman of Bahrain Polytechnic, delivered a speech in which he stressed that the college's achievements are the result of the continuous support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to the educational sector in the Kingdom of Bahrain and Bahrain Polytechnic. The Minister also expressed thanks to members of the Board of Trustees of Bahrain Polytechnic, the college's chief executive and all affiliates of the academic and administrative authorities for their efforts in bringing about the achievement. He congratulated the graduates and their parents, wishing them continuous success. Youth Ministry and UAE Tolerance Ministry organized a course. The Youth Affairs Ministry has organized a course themed Nights of Tolerance in partnership with the UAE Ministry of Tolerance and Coexistence within the framework of the solid cooperation between the two brotherly countries in the field of youth. Held at the Muharrak Model Youth Center, the course aims to highlight the efforts of the Kingdom to promote the values of belonging, loyalty, tolerance and coexistence among all, in addition to reviewing the experience of the United Arab Emirates, represented by the Ministry of Tolerance and Coexistence, in promoting the concept of tolerance and its importance as a way of life. The course, presented by Rashid Ibrahim Al-Mutaba Al-Nuyami, Advisor of Strategic Planning and Corporate Performance Management in the UAE, focused on promoting the concept of tolerance and its importance in society, and the 6 keys to a tolerant personality, namely empathy, acquaintance, dialogue, conflict resolution, flexibility, and teamwork spirit. International Affairs and Interpol Directorate organized meeting. The Directorate of International Affairs and Interpol at the General Directorate of Criminal Investigation and Forensic Science has organized a final National Biological Security Team meeting from January 18th to 19th. Officers from various concerned security directorates took part. The meeting reviewed the outcomes of 2 workshops held in Bahrain in 2022 on biological terrorism and accidents. The meeting reviewed cooperation with security authorities, scenarios on biological threats and how to deal with them. LMRA, NPRA and Capital Police Directorate conducted inspection campaign. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted a joint inspection campaign in the Capital Governorate. The operation was coordinated with the Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs of the Ministry of Interior and the Capital Governorate Police Directorate. The campaign resulted in reporting a number of violations related to the labour market and residency laws and were referred for legal action. LMRA stressed its commitment to report any violation through a continuous and intensive inspection plan in cooperation with the relevant government entities. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain. With over a decade of existence in Bahrain, exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റായ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് after Siam Garage, Lulu Dana Mall Road, Burhama. Contact number 7793 4111 3363 4111.
Welcome back. Saudi Riyal 5,000 fine if transporting passengers illegally. King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah has warned everyone who tries to transport passengers illegally through the arrival halls. King Abdulaziz International Airport said that whoever does this violation will be imposed a financial fine of Saudi Riyal 5,000. King Abdulaziz International Airport had announced earlier the launch of the service to transport the pilgrims from Terminal 1 to the Grand Mosque in Makkah for free. Pilgrims are obligated to adhere by wearing ihram to benefit from that service. Citizens must show their national ID, while residents are required to show their residency. The transporting area is on the first floor of the airport near the aquarium. Saudi employers are responsible for fees of changing profession of non-Saudi worker. The Saudi Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development has confirmed that the employer is responsible for paying the fees of changing professions for non-Saudi workers. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development also said that the employers are responsible to pay the fees of several matters for non-Saudi workers, such as the fees of residency, work licenses including their renewal, and the fines resulting from delay. Moreover, exit and return fees, in addition to the non-Saudi worker ticket to their home country after the end of contract between the two parties. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development said that the employee deserves to obtain an experience certificate after the end of the work contract without any changes, as it must clarify the date of joining, ending the work, as well as his last wage. Thunderstorms likely in most regions of Saudi until Thursday. The National Center for Meteorology expects that most regions of Saudi Arabia will witness thunderstorms starting from Sunday until Thursday. Moderate to heavy rains will fall in the regions of Riyadh, Makkah, Al-Sharqiyah, Al-Qasim, Azir, Al-Baha, Khail, and Jazan. This will be accompanied by active dust and low horizontal visibility. The National Center for Meteorology said that light to moderate rains will start falling in the regions of northern borders, Makkah and Medina, starting from Monday. New Zealand appointed Hipkins to replace Ardern as Prime Minister. New Zealand's ruling Labour Party chose former COVID Minister Chris Hipkins to replace Jacinda Ardern as its new leader and to become the next Prime Minister of the country. Hipkins was the only nomination for the job, and his confirmation at a party meeting on Sunday, known as the Labour Caucus, was largely a formality. His appointment to the top job followed the surprise resignation on Thursday by Ardern, who said she had no more in the tank to lead the country, Reuters reported. Hipkins immediately acknowledged the leadership of Ardern, who he called one of New Zealand's greatest prime ministers and an inspiration to women and girls everywhere. India's Prime Minister to name 21 unnamed islands in Andaman and Nicobar on Monday. 21 large unnamed islands of Andaman and Nicobar will be named after Paramveer Chakra awardees in a ceremony attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the occasion of Parakram Divas on Monday, according to a release from the Prime Minister's office. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti on January 23rd is observed as the Parakram Divas every year, keeping in mind the historic significance of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and to honor the memory of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Rose Islands was renamed as Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Dweep by the Prime Minister during his visit to the island in 2018. Neil Island and Havelock Island were also renamed as Shahid Dweep and Swaraj Dweep, said the Prime Minister's office in a statement. The Prime Minister, who will take part in the naming ceremony on Monday at 11 a.m. via video conferencing, will also unveil the model of the national memorial dedicated to Netaji to be built on Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Dweep. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.